My biggest regret in trading. There are many. And I kind of feel bad for not choosing one that affects other people. But this one means the most to me. And it's the most frustrating. My biggest regret in trading is not going deep into the strategies that had merit. I found that it wasn't successful like right away, and I stopped. And I do something else.
Daddy,
And
can I talk to you one more time?
one more time, yes.
That will lost in the past too.
Nice. Nice. I don't know if that's going to go all the way in the bathroom. I don't think so. But you can try. Alright, we're going to see this. We're going to see this action. Alright, go for it.
Why is it not going in there?
You put it all the way. Wait.
Yes.
Alright, hit it. Oh, it went in the basket. Alright, well, that was the prelude.
No.
The biggest regret is not going. Okay. I went an inch deep, 10 feet wide. When I wish I had gone 10 feet deep, an inch wide.
Whoa.
What that means is that I did not focus on the strategies that I had, man. And they have merit. I'm looking through all my Excel spreadsheets on my computer 5, 6 years ago. And I'm like, dude, it's all right. Like, it's not a bad system. It's not a bad strategy. What are you doing? And you know, Nathan, remember I'm talking right now.
On there.
It's okay.
It's in the white on.
Okay. So, I had a good system, man. And what are you doing? Like, why are you switching? Oh, now you're doing something else. Now I'm doing something else. It's like, I see the evolution of things, and it's not a good evolution. It's not like evolution of a monkey turning into a caveman, turning into a man. That's an evolution from point A to point B, like growing into something good. I'm not evolutionizing. It's more like a circle. It's more like I'm good, or not good or bad. It's more like just changing. There's no system to the evolution of my trading. It's more just changing. Not one is good or bad. I mean, yes, my behavior is getting better. Like, I admit my stop loss and I take it. That's fine. But that's not my point. My point is that my system's not getting better, bro. My strategy's not getting better. It's just being different. And it's not an evolution. It's a hamster wheel. I'm just going hamster wheel. And my biggest regret is not working smarter. I worked harder, not smarter. For the past 7 years of my life, I've been working harder, not smarter. And how do I work smarter? Focus on one. What? Hey, what? Hey, you have to lift it up. Put it all the way up. All the way up. All the way. No, underneath. Underneath. Like this. There you go. That will launch it, trust me. If you hit it... I can't do that right now. I'll help you right after. This is like shoot number 8. The boy keeps talking, you know. It happens. He's 3 years old. So I'm just saying, I wish I had just, let's have one thing and dive deep into that one thing. Instead of, I find that it's not successful at all, or something, like little bit here and there. I don't have some success, and then I ditch everything. I ditch it all and go to something and find something else. And that's good. The only good thing about this is that if you have a lot of experience with trading a bunch of different strategies, or kind of like you have a plethora of, this is your resume, right? You have experience in all these things. That's good. The only good thing is that you can understand a little bit about almost everything. But the bad thing is you're never going to be profitable doing that. I'm never going to be profitable having a little bit of everything. We need to specialize. We need to be really, 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 really good at one thing that actually churns a profit. And I wish I had done that. I really do. I wish I had just stuck to one thing. And there's so many things that I'm finding now that have merit that I find myself onto the next idea, because I'm onto the next idea. I have so many ideas of, if the day was super large, would the overnight session kind of respect those large boundaries, because the overnight is generally less volatile, right? So it should just range kind of in between there, right? Condense. Okay, I'm thinking of that. Well, what do you mean? You were just onto something here. You were just talking about something else, dude. You can't spread your brain out so thin like this, bro. You're never gonna make anything. You know, it's like that. What's that hunting simile or whatever? That example that says like a fox that chases 2 rabbits doesn't eat that night. He doesn't eat dinner, you know? That's definitely not it, but something like that. You know, you gotta chase one thing, all right? There's so many things flying around that does hold merit, and that's what tilts our brain and negotiates and tells us that it's the smart choice, because it's true. There is merit there too. There's edge there. There might be edge there, but the thing is, what are you doing here? And once we get there, the grass is not always greener on the other side. It's always, that's the thing, it seems to be, the grass is greener here. The grass is greener here. And we're constantly looking for something. I'm constantly looking for something that's bright green, man. Bright green. And the thing is, what we're seeking does not exist. What we're seeking is a chart that goes up and to the right, and that's it, only. It doesn't draw down. I mean, okay, I accept some drawdown. Like, once a week I can be negative, but 4 of the 5 days I need to be positive. Like, then I'm not happy. Otherwise, I'm not happy. Like, bro, not everything can go in the straight line. Actually, nothing can go in the straight line. Nothing. I don't think anything can go in a straight line, you know. I think that there's drawdowns. There's drawdowns that happens, and what we're looking for is perfection, and we shouldn't be looking for perfection. We should be looking for a diversified portfolio of systems that have positive edge. That's plain and simple. Okay? And though how we get one of them is having to focus on one freaking strategy. One thing, man. Just one thing. One thing, and perfect it and get into it. And I just said perfect, right? I just said perfect it. Perfect it does not mean optimize it to where I only win. Perfect it just means that, does it generally go up and to the right? Here's the probability cone. Is it tilted upwards? Or is it this way? Well, that's not profitable. This is profitable. It doesn't matter if it's underperforming or overperforming. You know, it's going to be in there. We can't control the system that much. We don't have that much control over these things. I try to, but I just don't think it's reasonable to be controlling the system that much. It's really, is the thing going up and to the right? Then fine, hit it, let that thing run. That's why we have a diversified portfolio of systems, of different strategies that we can move, of different setups that are profitable. So not one setup, we're dependent on one thing only. And that also triggers why, oh wait, I should look for more setups. I should look for more systems.
Guy, his thing will aim it and
Look at what we got going on here.
If they'll hoot it, then it will jump back to here, then not right into a wall.
Okay. You can give that a go. Can you give it a go? Can you give this a go?
Yeah.
You want to try it? Find your best car. All right, here you go.
too.
I'd like to see this. All right. Oh, here, get it this way. It's got to come all the way in the back. Okay. It's got to be all the way in the back. All right. You got to hit it as hard as you can. Oh, it did hit the wall. Nice. So, and in summary, what I see is that yes, we want multiple systems and strategies that work. But in order for us to arrive at one that works, we must stay there. It's like I don't know. I've never played that Planet game that Bethesda came out with. The Planets. What's the Planets? What is that game? Open world. Whatever. But let's arrive at the planet before going to another planet and exploring other materials and like other exciting things that might be. There is merit over there, dude. There's good things over there too. But let's stay at the planet we are on, perfect everything we can, and before moving on to the next. And if I were to do that, I think I would be in such a better spot, more organized spot in my trading life, that is my number one biggest regret. And I have many more regrets, dude. I have way more regrets. I have a lot of regrets. Regrets that affect my little boy. Me, like, I remember trading and I'm like, in my process of trading, like, and then he's playing in the background, I'm like, wait, what am I doing right now? And then I'm hooked onto this trade. I'm like, no, I gotta do this. And then I'm frustrated with him. Like, what? Like, it's just spreading so thin, and it's craziness. And I don't treat him properly. You know, I ignore him on that, in that one regard. I try not to be a bad dad whatsoever. You know, now I don't do that. I don't trade with him at all. So, I don't know. It's just, I have a lot of regrets, but the main one is that I just wish I had more organization. And if I would have more organization, if I had just stuck to one thing, made it good enough, not perfect, good enough before moving on to the next, and that would be good. That would be good. You know, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so that's peace. Let's high five the camera. High five like that. Nice.